Alright guys, this is the kickoff video of our summer velvet series that we're going to be doing this year. Really?
Get out.
Alright guys, this is going to be our kickoff video for the summer velvet series that we're going to be doing this summer. We're going to update you guys with a video at the beginning of each month, recapping the previous month's antler growth, and just kind of show the process of running feed and mineral sites throughout the summer. So right now it's the beginning of May, and we're in the bullpen right now. We're going to get this feeder filled up with the Next Level spring summer pellets, and then we're going to head over to the 80, get that one started, and then just roll through the rest of them.
I want to figure out which end it's at. All right, we made it over here to the 80. We're going to refill this feeder. We'll probably touch up the mineral a little bit. We're starting to see a deer trail show up here, so we're hoping that once the crops start coming in up above this bowl, we start getting a lot more traffic through here. But we're gonna check the camera here and see what's all been hitting this feeder.
This next site is a spot we call the Windmill Bottom. A couple years ago I came in and put this in-ground water tank in, and we need to fill it, but usually on the years we get a decent amount of rain, this thing keeps itself full and the deer really hit it. They come out of bedding up here, hit the water, and then head out to the neighbor's alfalfa field here. But we're gonna do a mineral site here and then put up one of the little T-post feeders, and this site should be set. We'll head to the next one.
Alright, Garrett and I just pulled up here to the creek feeder. Feeder was completely empty. The mineral's been getting hit pretty good. We actually saw 4 bucks. One really good buck for sure. He had pretty good bases on him. But so we're gonna go ahead and get this feeder filled up, refresh this mineral site, and then southwest. How we're gonna go next?
Railroad Bridge.
Alright, that's where we're going next. All right, one dump, everybody knows the rules. Perfect, just like me. Tell you what, folks, there's not a whole lot better than getting your vitamins straight out of the dirt. It's actually how I prefer it. Good girl.
All right, this is a site we call the railroad feeder. I've never had a mineral site here, but I've ran this T-post feeder here several times. It's a pretty good transition between bedding over here along the creek and then to the neighbor's alfalfa field and then our other alfalfa field down the creek here. But we're gonna put a mineral site in and fill the feeder, get the camera set up, and we'll be good to go.
All right, well, we just pulled up to one of our newer mineral sites. I think we just put this one in probably 3 weeks ago, and the deer have been hitting it pretty good. You can see they got about half the block gone. So we're gonna go ahead, refresh this mineral site, put a camera up, and put another T-post feeder up, and then head over to the next one.
All right, we're at the little alfalfa field now and just got the post put in for the T-post feeder. This spot is usually pretty good later in the summertime and into early season. They really hit this alfalfa pretty hard, so get the feeder put up and refresh the mineral site, put the camera up and on to the southwest. All right, last but not least, we got the southwest pond bottom feeder. This is the bottom below the southwest plot, or what was the old southwest plot, and now the new arrowhead plot. This is right between the plot and bedding down in the pond valley here, and this is the piece of property that Prospect and several other real good bucks are living. So we've had a camera down here for the last few weeks, so we're pretty excited to check that. Prospect, at least the last couple years, has been pretty recognizable before the end of May, just by the shape of his beams and where his brows start. So we're gonna get this feeder filled back up, refresh the mineral, swap out the card, and we'll see you in the next video. So I'm down here in the southwest bottom, refreshing the mineral site and the feed site again. This is actually a couple weeks after we shot all the previous stuff, but I wanted to sit down and do a video for you guys kind of explaining more in depth why we use Next Level and what the products do before we put this kickoff video out. So in the actual Next Level products, you're gonna get a couple different kinds of crude proteins, crude fats, calciums, phosphorus. All that stuff is gonna benefit your deer. There's a few more ingredients. I'm not the smartest person with all this stuff. You could talk to the owners, Nate and Scott, about that, or go onto the site and read about it. And you can compare Next Level's ingredients to other big name companies, and you'll find that it's actually better than a lot of those for a better price, which is kind of their whole big deal. They wanted to give everybody, just your average guy, the opportunity to buy an actual good product without getting ripped off, which unfortunately is what a lot of those big name companies do. They sell you on the idea that you feed your deer this product and they're just gonna grow these giant antlers, which isn't how that works. These products help your deer reach their genetic potential. It's not just gonna blow them up in size as soon as they start eating it. And when the deer ingest it, obviously they get that nutrition from eating it, but it's not only when they eat these products that it's gonna benefit them. As soon as that stuff gets put into their system, when they go out through their day, nighttime activities and feed on the natural browse, it's gonna maximize the nutrients they get from that too. So one of the most important ingredients in these products is vasodilators. And what vasodilators do is they expand the size of the blood cells and the maximize blood flow. So the big thing that helps, especially throughout the summer months, it helps with heat stress. It also basically just pumps all the nutrients even more than it normally would into your deer, especially the buck's antlers. One of the big things you might notice right off the bat the first year using these products is that the vasodilators are going to increase the mass of the antlers, and that's due to the increased blood flow and size of the blood cells. Obviously, more flow is going to need a bigger surface area to spread those nutrients out. So that, for us, this will be our third season, so the last 2 years we've really noticed that in all of our bucks, and it's only the ones that are hitting these products regularly from year to year. But the deer that do hit this stuff on a regular basis every year are making considerably above average jumps from year to year. And the deer that aren't, bucks mostly, that aren't hitting this stuff as hard as the others, you just don't notice that. So the products definitely work. I've been deer hunting for, I think this will be like my 14th season, and I learned from my dad and my uncle who've been bow hunting since they were 14, and we've tried basically every product out there, made our own. I've definitely seen the best results with these products, and we used it for a year before we actually talked to Nate and Scott about partnering up. Just wanted to try it and see if we liked it, and turns out it's the best thing we've used so far, so we're going to keep running it. Obviously, a lot of people they want to grow bigger antlers, which is a plus, but this also helps your does and fawns. So if you run it throughout the season, those fawns are going to come out, they're going to be born ahead of the curve with all the nutrients that they got pumped into them from the doe eating these products, and the does absolutely destroy this stuff too, just like the bucks. So it helps the whole herd, which is really what you're going after, but the results in the buck's antlers is what everybody wants to see. So I'm not the smartest person with all this stuff. I hope a little bit of that made sense. If you want more information, like I said, just go on the website, nextleveldeer.com, and read about it. Or you can go and talk to those guys on social media, a couple of great guys, and they'll tell you what you need to know. And you can find the dealer list on the website as well, see who's closest to you. If you don't have a dealer near you, they can ship pallets of this stuff out, which is how we get all of ours. So hopefully that made a little bit of sense. We'll catch up with you guys next time.